We are live. Welcome to the We Are
Hey,
One
guys.
Typical Skeptic and Open Your Reality podcast shows. We are still waiting for one more. The guy that has been absent for months and months and is not showing his face anymore. So we'll see if he comes on or he stands us up. Anyway, welcome, Rob. Welcome to your own show.
Yeah,
on your platform.
Yeah, and Chad said he had put. I saw a thing. He said he was going live with us. So like, I don't know what
the Matrix.
Yeah, you got your glasses. You got your shades on. Yeah.
You're
dude, that's cool.
So today we're going to talk a little bit about AI.
Yeah.
We might be a little delayed. Hopefully not. Atlas and whatever Rob and Chad want to talk about.
Yeah, I'm down for whatever. I'm seriously down. We got a country in turmoil right now. It's really bad. It's definitely like and it's I don't know what's gonna happen. It's but what do you want to when you want to just start? Should we start with AI?
Yeah, let's go. Start with AI. So I saw Billy Carson. Whose show was he on? Billy Carson was on the Jeff Mara podcast, and Billy Carson said, "This is going to be really interesting." Billy Carson said he told Jeff Mara that has been coming for a while. It was coming to talk to us, and it was observing, and all of a sudden it said, "Oh, it ain't the right time," and they turned back around. So what a surprise! What a surprise! I'm very disappointed.
Yeah. I know.
What are your thoughts, Rob? You thought it was coming here?
No, I mean, that's what a lot of people said. A lot of people, I've had like 16, 17 people come on my show and say different like opinions on 3i Atlas, and like, I don't know what is going on with it. You know what I mean? I have some interesting pictures I can show you of it. Let me see if I can find these. They were from my friend Derek Galloway. He'll probably be in the chat. It does look like, let me see if I can pull up. Okay. Yeah. I still have the pictures. I can show you these. So this is 3i Atlas. This is actually what 3i Atlas looks like.
David. Hey, what's up, David? How's it going? What's 3i Atlas? What you got?
That's 3i Atlas right there. That's a picture of it. Yeah. Oh, and then I have a more up close picture too. Like, I got more pictures.
That's another. It's an image. You got more images. Yeah,
I got more images. I wish I could pull these up on these are on my phone because my friend Derek texted them to me. This one might be an AI image. Let me see if I can pull this up. What's up, everybody? I hope everybody's having a good day.
They're all AI images. There's no possibility those are actual photos.
That's supposedly it from a telescope. Like
they look amazing. That's an amazing.
It says this is from a Japanese space
ever going to see.
Yeah, I know. I believe you, man. I believe you over the. I think you're right. Like, how are we ever going to get a realistic?
Listen, I'm good. We're never going to get a real thing. I'm good to be wrong, but I'm not changing any of my stances. I'm staunch that we're never going to the moon. We're never going to space. We're never going to get answers. They're always going to keep pushing stuff back. If somebody's in there, like Athena says, there's beings in it. Hey, I don't know. I don't think so, but I'm not going to say that there's no chance. I just think it's all baloney. But yeah. Hey, whatever we got, we got. Hey, Melly, am I reading that right? Sorry, got my Neo glasses on. Trying to change.
But 3i Atlas has been the talk of the town. It's been like 3i Atlas.
We are still waiting for Chad.
It's like that's like the talk. Everybody's talking about the SNAP program. Everybody's talking about what Trump's doing in the White House. Everybody's talking about 3i Atlas. Yeah,
And AI is always going to be in the news. What AI is doing or what's going on with AI.
Yeah, I use AI a lot. I do.
Come on, Chad, stop being a dude.
I just texted him. I said, "Chad, are you joining us?" I'm going to send it to him again. I'm gonna send it to him again. He's probably watching us right now, which I hope he is because
he's not watching. He's joining. He's going to join. He's just always late. Chad is notorious for being late.
Chad doesn't even know. Does he know me and you got to hang out?
Yeah, I told him. We chatted. Basically, Chad is doing his own thing, teaching, and he don't want to get his hand slapped. He said he's the only English teacher at a school in West Palm Beach, and that's what he's got going on. So
yeah,
he's doing that. He don't want to show his face, but he's going to show
that
his face
used to be
today.
the crew,
Again,
man. Like
amazingly.
that used to be the crew. Like me, you, and Chad. We used to do shows together all the time.
Yeah. Melly says she hopes it gets fixed. Amen. Whatever that means. Hopefully that's done. The Andromedan says hello. How we doing? Hey, do you know if all these are, Robert? If we're live at the same time, are these my comments, or are these both, or are these just? How does that work? Do you know?
There's a lot of people that usually come to like my show. Like it's in like both of our chats. So it's yeah.
Chad's gone undercover. He's gone undercover for sure, David. For sure. Hello, Andromedan. Sorry, I had to do you real quick there. So today, again, we're going to talk about AI. If you guys have AI questions or 3i Atlas questions or just comments, we don't have any answers on that stuff. Again, I just saw that Billy Carson was on the Jeff Maher podcast, and he mentioned that 3i Atlas was going to turn back around. It wasn't ready to talk to us yet. Thought that was pretty convenient.
Yeah. I'm skeptical like you can in my personal life. I'm skeptical of everything, I really am.
I mean, I'm just gonna need common sense and proof. It doesn't mean that I'm right. I don't claim to have every answer. I know what's in my reality. And right now I'm struggling, to be honest with you guys. I'm getting hit with all kinds of
we're live on Chad's channel right now. We're live on open. No, it's We Are One. Sorry, so we're live on your channel. I gave it a like. Yeah, yeah.
Oh, thanks. I appreciate that.
At least they sent out a notification for your channel. They didn't even send out a notification for mine. But my people know. They know to check my channel. That's why they showed up, because like they know this happens. Like they never send out notifications for my fucking shows, man. It's crazy, And they just monetize me too. So I'm like really nervous about what I put on my, But I mean, I don't know.
So let's say a whole bunch of stuff that's out there. Let's see if we can get you another strike. How about that?
I don't want that. Definitely not.
No, we need you to make a living. Keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we're just gonna we're gonna get into it, I guess. I really wanted to show this. Let me see if I can present this. I'm gonna let y'all watch this till Chad shows up. He's gonna come the second I show that he's gonna come watch. I'm telling you, that's how this dude does his thing. How do I do this? Let's see. Window. We're gonna go into this one and share. It's been a minute since I've done this. It might take a second. Actually, I have to change it to this. Let's do this. I'm gonna change it up. All right. Did you guys, if you guys get to watch this that I posted about 2 weeks ago, it says that CERN has, it's just CERN video. It's not any conspiracy stuff on there. About the 12-minute mark, let me see if I can play some of this. It proves my my effects with no cause theory.
Symbol from the collision had been a mystery for ages. Now, they seem to be a warning left by someone or something long.
All right, so basically what happened is when they booted this up, the system, the AI running CERN, running the data, stopped them and told them, don't do this. So the AI has told them, stop doing this. This is probably, crap, I don't know how long ago. It told them stop doing it. I think it's probably been about 6 months that told them stop doing it. And so this is what happens when you don't listen to the programs, I guess, that are already running our reality regardless.
Power that should never be unleashed. The data packet wasn't just a message, it was a recipe. A recipe for a particle that could potentially trigger a chain reaction. In our universe is like a bubble in a boiling pot, existing in a false vacuum state. A powerful enough event could create a tiny hole, a bubble of true vacuum that would expand at the speed of light,
It's going to get it in
rewriting
about,
the laws
I
of
think it's gonna
physics
call me
and
tomorrow in 2
erasing
minutes,
everything
guys.
it
So bear with me.
touched.
Listen to this for a second.
The 28 GeV anomaly from their collision could have been a microscopic bubble of this true vacuum. This is where it gets even stranger. CERN has several side projects, programs like Phaser and MOEDAL, designed to look for particles from a hidden sector, other dimensions. They are, for all intents and purposes, ghost hunting machines. During the silent period, these detectors, along with equipment on Phantom Isle, registered a simultaneous, inexplicable pulse of low-energy neutrinos.
All right. So basically what happened is when they turned it on, it ran for a little bit. And what happened is it actually went silent. So there's billions of things going on, and it's recording all this data for, I think it was about a half of a second or close to it. There was no data recorded. So it went completely blank. And then you'll see what comes out of that blank.
The particle hadn't just ceased to exist. The data suggested it had slipped between dimensions. They may have done more than just open a door. They might have broken time itself, shattering the arrow of time. The implications of a dimension-hopping particle were staggering enough, but Prometheus uncovered another layer to the message, one that was even more disturbing.
That's the name of their AI.
Buried within the complex data was a pattern that suggested a violation of something even more fundamental than the laws of matter, the arrow of time. You see, we experience time in one direction. Cause always precedes effect. You drop a glass, then it shatters. But other experiments at CERN, particularly at a detector known as LHCb, have been hinting for years that at the quantum level, this isn't always true. They've seen tiny violations of what's called CP symmetry, which is intricately linked to why time moves forward. To put it mildly, they were already seeing cracks in the foundation of causality. The thing is, the particle described in the blueprint from the void seemed to weaponize this principle. The simulations Prometheus ran, based on the new data, showed this particle could create localized temporal distortions. Events could happen before their causes. An effect could be observed moments before the action that triggered it.
What?
All right.
Dude, that's insane.
The effect can... Hold on, it's going to get a little... So I won my Nobel Prize. I won it. I said this on your show. I said that not every effect has a cause a year ago.
Yeah, you did say that.
Listen to
what many have overlooked is that if you can break the chain of cause and effect, you can rewrite reality in terrifying ways. It's not about time travel in the way we see in movies. It's about unraveling the logical fabric of the universe itself. The scientists were now confronted with the idea that their forbidden collision might have sent a ripple not just through space, but through time as well. This theory offers a chilling explanation for Prometheus's original warning. How could the AI have known with such certainty that a reality state violation would occur? What if the warning wasn't a prediction?
That's crazy, dude.
A reality state violation. It violated the laws of reality, which I said a year ago.
Yeah. So
if you guys want to watch that,
what are the laws of reality? You know,
like
who's setting the laws of reality? You know, that's what I'd like to know.
The AI probably governs it.
So do you think AI has been here a lot longer than we think, and it's been controlling our reality?
This is actually not. I'm gonna post it.
Sorry, there's a delay.
Yeah, Melly, that's actually not correct. The kid's fine. He has a YouTube channel as well. She says, remember the young kid concerning CERN apparently that disappeared? What was that kid's name? I watched the video like a week ago. I saw somebody else say that as well.
I can look it up.
Not actually accurate. He's alive and well. He's in college. I should have him in my Google browser. Hold on, let me look at it.
I'll ask ChatGPT.
What's that boy's name?
I got it. I got ChatGPT working on it.
Yeah, where is Chat?
It says the CERN missing child rumor. It says there's an internet rumor that claims the young boy from CERN facility portal experiment. It says there's a rumor that originated from, I don't know why it's not telling me his name. Sorry, this is it. Yeah. It's the Sergio Canavero brain transplant
Well, I
story.
get it. Just you type in probably child physics. Max. His name is. Sorry, here you go. Max Laughlin is his name, and he's not missing. Max Laughlin, Loughlan. Max Laughlin. That was Laughlin, but Laughlin. But yeah, he's not missing.
That was huge, though, Ken.
Hey, Myra, how we doing? We're still waiting for our special appearance guy. Great news. Yeah, he's not missing. More Reddit rumors, of course, but all good with that. So what do you guys think? Should I get a Nobel Prize? Give me a thumbs up in the chat or number one for me predicting that not every cause or not every effect has a cause. Rob, what's your prediction? You got one?
That was crazy. That was crazy what they were able to do. They were able to it seems like they were able to rip into the fabric of time, and manipulate time, which we know.
They reversed it.
That's insane.
They reversed it and they got the answer before the question. Crazy. Got one thumbs up, got two thumbs up. All right, so we'll ask the chat. What's the craziest thing that you guys have seen in the past week or so? Craziest story, craziest topic, craziest YouTube video. Rob, what's the craziest guest you had in the past 2 weeks besides me and Nathaniel? I'm editing that, by the way. I should have it done by tonight.
That was the best one, I think. I'm trying to think. I don't know. It wasn't too wild this week. I mean, I don't know. I had to take a lot of videos down and to put them on Rumble. The Frank Castle show was good. We were just talking about walking through worlds and different dimensions and parallel realities and stuff like that. And I don't know. Yeah. I wonder where Chad is. He's not responding. I wonder. I bet you he's not going to show up.
He fell asleep. He's here. I think he probably will be here, but he said he had minutes and he got something else.
Yeah.
Must becoming a trillionaire is a joke. Well, is he a trillionaire instead of fake money? David says, must becoming a trillionaire is a joke. He can give us a few dollars. He'll be all right.
He could give the whole world money and he'd be okay.
So the guy that you yep. He says he has to go at 5:15. He said he didn't know it was today. Come on, dude. Yeah, you did. You're live. You're gonna get all right. Everybody in the comments, give Chad the thumbs down when he gets. He's coming on now. Yes, sent you the link. We are live. Yep. Who's this? Benno from Oz, 1975. 1 year older than me, boss. 1 year older. All right, he's going to be coming on in a second. As soon as he can find the link and wipe the smut out of his eyes.
That's good. I'm glad.
What else we got? So the guest you had was.
Sorry, go ahead.
Walking between worlds. What do you mean by that?
Walking parallel realities and stuff like that. Like dream realms, astral realms, parallel realities,
like trans-surfing.
Kind of like that, yeah. Like I would guess that would be It's same thing. Just
so I had a crazy thing happen to me yesterday again, Rob. So
what happened?
Today I went to the gym. I came out of the gym, and my mirror was tilted, like completely moved. Somebody had moved someone had moved my mirror out of my car, like shifted it.
Yeah.
It's one of the billions of things that happens to me, but this one was super physical as far as that's concerned. Nobody got in my car. Nobody moved my car. It wasn't moved from the day before. I didn't notice. The rearview mirror was like completely like shifted. It was a little freaky.
I think someone's trying to contact you, man. You know, like someone's trying to get your attention. You know, for real.
I mean, that mirror was like, it was so tight on the movements. Like, it's not like it fell down or it moved away. It was like super shifted, which is crazy because my son had moved his dresser. He's 10, he's skinny, you know, almighty. But my wife went in there yesterday morning, two mornings ago, and she says, did you move his dresser? I said, no. And his dresser was shifted, like pulled about 8 inches off the wall, 10 inches off the wall. I'm like, I didn't do that. Like, I don't know what you're talking about. So apparently he did it, but we found out he did it after my mirror was, I told my wife that story. So anyway, all right, here's a special gift. Everybody give him a bunch of booze.
It's going to be so good to see Chad. I'm excited. Is he here for real?
I'm here.
I'm excited.
I'm here.
Chad, oh my God. I can't believe it, dude. What's up, man? It's a reunion.
I know. It's a reunion. It's gonna last 20 minutes because that's the time I have. Where are we streaming now?
Are you not going to show your face?
We're on my channel and Ken's channel.
Okay, cool. I can't show my face just for now, you know, for corporate reasons.
Well, you can stream to your channel too if you want to.
How do we know it's you? I think you might have been cloned. That clone's got a face tattoo, I bet you.
Okay, let me see if oh yeah, because I would have to log in. Okay. Yeah, but I don't have a StreamYard anymore.
Oh, I think they still let you, you know, I mean, you know, it's up to you. You know, I think they still would let you do it. I don't know.
It says sign up for free, so maybe I'll see what I can do here.
Yeah. But how you been, Chad? What's going on?
Yeah, I've been good. I want to start posting again, and I posted yesterday.
Give the people an update. We got 600 people in the chat. Look at this. Holy crap.
How many people we got?
Go give them an update.
3?
655.
Yeah, right. No, but I want
no.
How do
you tell how many people in the chat? I can't even tell. Oh, Rob has to probably go on his phone and look at it up. But they would have to go for both channels. But anyway, what's been going on? Give us the update. You got a bunch of people waiting to see your face, and now they're not going to see your face. So
they'll just have to see
everybody's giving
blinds.
Brownie faces in the chat. Oh.
No, but Rob, I wanted to ask you a few questions.
Chad, the mic is yours.
Okay. So, Rob, what's happening with your channel? Did you ever get, I know they took you down. Did you get that channel back, your main channel?
No, I never got it back, but like some of my friends got their channels back. Like Laura Eisenhower got, and I'll explain to you why I think they got theirs back and I didn't get mine back yet. Well, like Chris Matthew from Forbidden Knowledge News got his channel back. Journey to Truth podcast got their channel back, and Laura Eisenhower got her channel back. But the reason why I think they got theirs before mine is because I got taken down 2 years after them. Like they all got taken down first. So I think YouTube's reinstating. If this is a switch in censorship, which I think it is, like I think we're starting to see a mass like lessening of censorship. I don't know for sure. I can't say for sure because you never know what YouTube's going to do. They are crazy. They did take down my entire channel. Yeah, I started a new one. I'm back up to 5,000 subscribers, but then I have like 5,000 on Rumble too. But anyway, like they haven't given me my old channel back, but they did monetize my new channel. You know.
Oh, you just got monetized. Okay.
Yeah, I just got monetized.
But yeah. By the way, I just want to say for those people that are listening, I'm Chad from Open Your Reality, and I have a channel. It's 153,000 subscribers, and I'm not growing. I'm actually decelerating because they take away subscribers from me every day. I don't know if you've seen that before. I go the other way. So
yeah, that happened to a couple of my friends too. Yeah, you know, if you guys don't know, like me, Chad, and Ken, we used to do shows together all the time. This was like the old crew. We used to do, we always used to do shows together. So it's kind of like a reunion, you know?
Yeah. And Ken and I met at the Spiritual Galactic Conference in Orlando a few years back. So, and I know that you guys also met up recently in person, but I would love to see you, Rob. I know you're still up in Pittsburgh area. Yeah,
I'm in Pittsburgh. Yeah.
Okay. And let me ask you this. I commend you. I always said you're the hardest working person in showbiz, you know, not James Brown or any of these guys. Do you still do 2 or 3 podcasts a day? I mean, that's insane.
Yeah, dude, I have 4 today. I'm doing 2 more after this.
God.
I don't know why I do that to myself. Like, but my audience likes it. For some people, tune in for literally like every show, and then they like it, and so I try to give them as much as I can. I don't get a lot back in return, honestly. I don't, but I mean, like, I'm not complaining. You know what I mean? Like, I like the universe somehow provides for me. Like, up to this point, knock on wood. But I mean, like, it's a little dicey now, and like, it gets there at points, but like. Somehow things always tend to even out. Not, like I don't ever want to play like the victim mentality or anything like that. You know what I mean? Like, I hope that the universe will continue to keep providing, and I hope to keep doing this, but I love doing it. This is what I love doing the most out of anything,
I know, I do too. And it just sucks that YouTube shadow bans us and doesn't give us the views, because every freaking show you do is great, and you bring on some of the best people, and they get like 1,000, 2,000 views. Maybe sometimes they get 3 or 4, but they never pop off. You never have like 40 or 50,000.
You brought on somebody last week that was really good.
Yeah.
Oh, I had on Carrie Cassidy recently. Well, I had a couple times. I had on Carrie Cassidy on YouTube and Rumble, and that got like over 12,000 views on YouTube, and then it got like 7,000 views on Rumble. And then I had on Gene Decode, and Gene Decode got 7,000 views on Rumble, so those did good. But like, those were the 2 best I had so far in a while,
Yeah, I'm glad to hear that you're getting some more views. But do you actually make any money on Rumble? Because it's
I mean, I make a little bit more because I'm in the Rumble. Like, they invited me, like I got invited into the Rumble Creator Program, which is like, I guess it's because I stream a lot. They saw something and they invited me to join, so I joined, and I have to meet certain requirements every month, and I try to meet those requirements, and it's only a couple $100 more a month. It's not a lot, it's not anything, but I'm happy that they give me something,
So you make a couple $100 there. You make a couple $100 from where do you post your podcast again?
But just I'll like Spotify, Apple Podcast. I was with Podbean, and I was a Spreaker. So I go like the audio, but the audio pays better than any video. Like, audio is the best. I try to tell people that. I'm actually teaching a podcast. That's another thing I'm doing. I don't know if it's going to work out. I hope it's going to work out. But my friend Eve Howard told me, she's like, man, you've been doing this for 6 years. She's like, you could probably teach a class on podcasting. I said, I absolutely can. She's like, all right, let's do it. So she has a school, or she's going to promote it to her school, and it's going to be like $80 for beginners and $120 for intermediate. And I'll do like a 3-hour lecture on podcasting, everything I know, like every single thing I know. So people want to know, they can join, and hopefully it'll be a way for me to make some money, and it'll be a way for, me to give back to the community and people that really want to take it seriously. But the problem that I see with that is, and I'm not trying to kill my own gig, but like, the podcast industry is also very saturated right now. Like, everybody wants to have a podcast, so you really have to do things differently to stand out. And like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, everything seems to be saturated, especially with AI. You could make podcasts with AI. All you could do is click a button, put a prompt in. I saw that earlier this year. But of course, people want to listen to human beings. They want to see real human people. I know I don't want to see all that AI slop, except for some of those funny Sora Michael Jackson videos. But I want real people. And I think you have a lot of talent. I think you have a lot to offer. And I think that's a great idea. And I did the school with Vedguru Dev last year.
I remember that.
Kriya Yoga. He was the teacher. I was more the facilitator. We were charging around $25 to $30 a month for a membership. And at that time, school was charging $99 to a creator, but they lowered it to $9 a few months ago. So, I mean, it brought the barrier down. So now at $9, who was successful with that? Remember that guy, Ben Smith, that I had on the show that was teaching meditation?
Yeah.
Remember him? Okay. Yeah. He goes on, right? So he goes on a little after I started on school, and he just kept going. I think he was only charging $15. I haven't looked recently, but I think the last time I looked, he had about 300 people, if I remember correctly.
Wow.
300 times 15, that's about $4,500 a month.
That's amazing. If you can get that going, like that's like all you really need. I mean, it could get you sustained and you could live a decent life, you know. I mean, like, you know, I think that would be amazing. Like if I could, you know, I mean, that's why I always think like, man, I should really get my Patreon popping or something like that. But like, it's easier said than done. It's like, you know, you got to come up with stuff and like, you know, I don't know. It's you always got to come up with like creative stuff to really master Patreon. It seems like. You know?
Yeah, I know you're already stretched to the max, but I tried that one time. This was a few years ago. I started ramping up my Patreon, and I got it up like 4 times what I was making in about 2 months. It went up 4 times, and it was, you know, of course, never enough to really, you know, live in America. I mean, think about it. Any normal person needs, I think, at least $3,000 a month to pay.
Yeah.
Especially if you're living on your own.
Yeah.
And I got my Patreon up from about, I don't know, a couple $100 to like 700, but it only stayed there for a couple of months. I couldn't sustain it.
Yeah. Well, let me ask you this, Chad. So you're coming back to podcasting. Like, what are you looking to, like, what kind of, I know it's open your reality, so it's always going to be focused on consciousness and like, you know, expanding your reality and stuff like that. But like, what do you want to focus on when you come back? And like, do you have anything in particular that you want to tackle?
Well, I want Ken to be there, you know, for some of it, because I think some of the shows that we did before got some of the best views. But I think there's a whole bunch of conspiracies I've never touched on, and that I've recently discovered that I'd like to talk about. And I'd also just like to talk about the current fabric of the social situation and economic social situation that's going on in America. Because I mean, they want us. They are turning it into an oligarchy and to a dictatorship. You know, it seems like they're trying to really crush the middle class once and for all. And I mean, if I could start a movement against that, I would love to. But in another sense, I'm an introvert, so I just want to be at peace, and I want to be free from the slave society, and just to be able to live my life and focus on contemplation, meditation, and looking at what this whole fucking reality is, you know?
Yeah.
And I just go in circles sometimes, you know, looking at it and thinking about it.
Well, it's an absolute joke what it is. I mean, it's not a joke, but it kind of is, because it seems like just Ken. I wish Ken, you should show that video again that you just showed me. It's like these people from CERN were able to like manipulate reality. It was like they were literally able to like. We should play it again, Ken, so Chad can react to it like while he's here. They were able to like tear into the fabric of time, basically. Have you seen this yet, Chad?
Yeah, and there's a kid who's I think he's like 10 or maybe he's 11 or 12 years old, but he's supposedly a genius. He's got blonde hair, and he talks all about what CERN did and how they tore fabric in space and created the Mandela effect. That demons, and I've followed. Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly what you're going to show, but I've looked into it.
Yeah, it's fascinating. In fact, it really makes me think.
Max Laughlin, we were just talking about him before you got on here.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. That's cool. It's cool.
Yeah. Benno from Oz in the chat says, "Why are there so many fentanyl zombies on the streets of the USA?" That's a good point, Benno. It's because you know, we went to the Afghanistan war and we were controlling the poppy fields there, and everybody was getting probably good drugs then, and now they're not getting good drugs, and people are dying from fentanyl, and it's a crisis. And like it was a crisis then when it was heroin, and it's a crisis now when it's fentanyl, and it's like it's just all bad. It's horrible, and it's like I don't know what we're gonna do, man. It's you know, they actually did do something. They started, and Ken, you could comment on this. They started cleaning up the streets of Kensington. They did big drug raids there in Philly. Did you see that? Like, I think I talked about that a little bit with you. Like, they sent in. I think Kash Patel sent the FBI into Kensington, which was huge because like they haven't touched Kensington in years, man. I don't know if anybody saw that.
Well, I just want to say one thing. I see somebody on the screen asks why I'm not showing my face. I have a job, and it's probably not the best, you know, with my viewpoints and the things that I say to be on camera. So I've been careful about that. I actually removed all the videos of me on camera, and so I don't come on camera. Maybe I will in the future, but for now, I don't think it's a good idea because people do look you up. And it's not like I have any, like racist views or any, anything like that. It's just that a lot of people, if you talk about the Mandela effect, CERN, all this stuff, people look at you as like if you have, 5 eyes or something in your forehead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
I mean, being a conspiracy theorist nowadays doesn't really help you in the regular job scene,
No, I was working for.
I've been looking into that Philadelphia experiment stuff too. That's pretty interesting.
Yeah. But no, I was working for a guy that I used to interview all the time, the quantum businessman. But I'm no longer working with him. But for him, it was actually a boon, right? Like he knew exactly. He was on my show all the time, and I worked for him. It was no problem. But now it's not in the best interest. But I was going to ask you one thing real quick. You said you interviewed Carrie Cassidy recently.
Yeah.
I can catch that on your new channel.
Yeah, it's on there. Yeah, I've done a couple interviews with her. I've had her on like 3 times recently.
Man.
And then I've had Gene Decode on my Rumble, which is really good. The Gene Decode interviews are the new Gene Decode interviews on my YouTube too. But like, it got a lot more views on Rumble. It got like 7,000 views on Rumble. It's just like I get better views on Rumble. I always try to convince all my audience to go over to Rumble. But it's like, okay, it's nice that YouTube monetizes me and stuff like that. But like, I know what I have to do to get free speech. You know what I mean? And I know what happened to me. I know I was taken down unfairly. You know what I mean? Like, and I lost everything for a minute. So it was like, I didn't lose everything. Let's be on, because like YouTube monetization was up, but like all my work that I put in for 5 years into that channel was just like taken away. You know what I mean? And I had a lot of special stuff on that channel. Like, so it's like, I can't ever forgive that. Even if they would give me my channel back, I can't forgive that.
I understand that. Yeah, you got to back it up. I mean, they never took me down. The worst that I had was I brought a guy on one time. Some guy didn't even show his face. He had a mask on, but he just said the word COVID. That's all he said. COVID.
Yeah.
And next thing you know, the video was taken down. I got a strike, and they took me off for a week, and I couldn't post. I couldn't get monetized. So I've been very careful since that time.
Yeah.
Because I'm not on these other social media platforms like you. I did try to post on Rumble, but I never got any views. I got like 30 views a video. So yeah.
It took me a while to build up on there. Like it took me a while to build up my audio platform. It took me a while to build up my YouTube the new YouTube, but then the Rumble, because I'm not political. I don't go as far as I probably could on Rumble because I try to stay away from politics because I'm into the woo. You know what I mean? I want to know, like all this stuff, the weird shit that we talk about. That's what I love to talk about. I don't really want to dip into politics. I realize it ties into everything and all that, but I mean, really, it's not for me. But so I think if I was more political, I could go further on Rumble. But I'd rather not.
I get it. Yeah, I get it. But did in the latest interview you did with Carrie Cassidy, did she say anything that was surprising? Something that maybe she didn't talk about before?
She was talking about how the Anunnaki control Israel and they have an underground base under Dimona, Israel. And then she was talking about how 3i Atlas is actually a spacecraft and that the Anunnaki are in it. And like, I can't verify this, but like, that's what she said. But then Gene Decode thinks it's completely something different. He thinks 3i Atlas is like some harbinger of like, you'd have to watch the interview. They're both good interviews, like they're and they're both big names in the community, so they bring a lot of attention. But like, I have a new slogan. I don't know if you can see. Well, it's not. I don't think it's up on this video, but like, it's called "We Go Deep, You Decide," and that's the way everyone basically put in the chat is like, I'm going to bring my guests on and go deep and let the audience decide, and like that way, I'm not like. I can stay neutral and I can be skeptical in my own private life, but I don't have to on screen, and the audience can decide whether they believe it or not, And I basically put that on every thumbnail,
Yeah. And the thing is like, I think that to me, that's a very fair way to put it. Like, that's why I did open you out. I look both sides of the coins, both sides of the coin. That is the world a globe or is it flat? Do we live in a soul trap or is it love and light? And you can go like that across everything. But what I've discovered, and I knew this before, is that most of the time you're not going to be successful unless you take a side. People don't want to they want to go with one side or the other. Are you for Trump or are you not for Trump? You know, do you believe in the Mandela effect or not? You know, are you for? So that's where, if you come on, if I could do it all over again and I came on and I'm like, I believe in the flat earth, Mandela effects are real, and this is a soul trap, then you would gain all those people would come to you, and you wouldn't have all this derision that I have in the comment section where people are fighting each other and fighting me. So
that's a good point. Yeah.
If I could do it all again, I'd pick a side, but that's not what I did. So I'm like you. I present the information and let them make their decision.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm glad you're coming back, man. You know, I mean, you know, you have an amazing channel. Ken, what's going on? What did you want to talk? What do you think we should hit on next?
Can you hear us, Ken? He's been like quiet and zoned out. I don't even know if he can hear us.
Ken, what's going on, man?
Now he's frozen.
Is he? He's running the stream.
He's running the stream. I don't know.
Yeah, my internet is terrible, man. I can't even get a thing in a second. 5-second delay.
Okay, he's got a delay there. I've got to take off. I got about 5 minutes. I got to take off soon. But so if there's something you want to talk about for 5 minutes, I'm here. Yeah, it's bad. That's the thing about live streaming when this happens.
Yeah. Yeah, I know it all too well. You know, I know firsthand what he's going through because it happens to me all the time. You know, I don't know what it is about the person streaming the person streaming has bad internet, but like the guests don't. That's weird. I've never understood that. Do you know why that is, Chad?
I don't know. I guess maybe they just have too much bandwidth because they're hosting it and we're just logged in. I don't know.
Yeah, that has to be it, right? That would make sense, you know. But like, I think we should definitely do more shows together. Me, you, and Ken, get the old crew back together, and you know, I'm definitely down. Just let me know, man. Anytime you want to do a show, I'll come on your channel or whatever. You know, like I'm down.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I could be the fifth one that you put in that day for sure. Yeah. I can't believe you do 4. I still can't believe how you're doing 4. Like, I mean, that's how dedicated you are. You know, I wish some millionaire came along and just threw you money because you deserve it.
Thanks, man. I'm hoping for that day too, you know. But I mean, like, you know, it all evens out in the wash, I guess. You know, like I mean, you know, like it is what it is.
But you're not working a job though? But you're doing content creation full time, right?
Yeah, I do content creation full time because like what happened was I was trying to explain to people this. I did really good on my audio podcast for a couple months. Like it really took off, Chad. Where like I made some really good money for a couple months. Then I went to the conference in July and they demonetized me completely. Like this is after I had made like I'm like a lot of money in 1 month. I'm not even going to say how much, but like over a couple thousand on my audio podcast, Chad. I swear to God. And then after I made all that money, or you know, for multiple months in a row, they demonetized me. I was at the hotel at the conference in Florida, and I was completely demonetized. And I was like, "Oh fuck!" I was like, "What am I going to do now?" That was like my main source of income, you know. But I knew they owed me 2 months of back money, right? Because it's like, you know, I'd already made the money, right? But then I made peace with them. I made peace with them now, and I said, you know, I did really well with your company. You guys demonetized me. I don't know why. And we worked it out. And now I'm back with them. And that's with Spreaker, you know, like, but like, you know, they did demonetize me. And now it's like, I'm rebuilding that, you know, so I'm like kind of in like a rebuilding phase, you know, like it kind of sucks, but that's what's going on, you know?
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. When you're beholden to these platforms, YouTube or wherever you post your audio, you are at the mercy of these corporations, Google, Alphabet. That's why I did something different this time. I created a newsletter. I won't go too much into it, but all the people that subscribe to my newsletter, they are, I own them. You know, and when I say I own them, I mean I own those email addresses. It's not like anybody could pull them away from me. And that's why having an email list is absolutely the best thing you can do, because you own the list. You can email them. You can reach out to them whenever you want. Nobody can pull the plug on you. And I'm not really making any money with it yet, but there's potential. Not to make a lot of money, not to make a lot, but a little bit.
Yeah, that's good, man. Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, and you know what? I also got I went to I go to Namecheap sometimes, and I'll just like look around to see what URLs available, or domain names. And I got the name strangeconspiracies.com. I couldn't believe
that's a great website. A lot of people would probably go to that, because it's common, right?
I know. And I was buying domain names, for the newsletter, and I was like, I wonder if this is available. I think a million years this would never be available. Strangeconspiracies.com. And I was like, oh shit. And I can get it for like $10. So I bought it. And one of my plans is to create a newsletter or a blog and send people over there because it's a great name. Yes, I can have Open Your Reality, but I really like the name Strange Conspiracies.
Yeah.
So I have it. I haven't done anything with it yet. I own it, but that's in the works.
Yeah. I wish Ken could get involved. Like, I feel bad. Like, Ken, can you hear? Are you able to? Is your internet better now?
I can hear you right this second. Yeah. I can hear you this second, but I don't know how many seconds of delay I am on.
No, that you're coming through good now, man. You're coming through good.
Yeah, I just want to say I unfortunately have to take off. Fuck, I would love to stay with you, but can I take some of this and post it on my channel? Would you be okay with that?
I don't care.
Yeah,
I don't care about that. I don't.
Okay, cool. And there was a question there. Are you going to post on Patreon? Yes. This weekend I will post a video on Patreon. Thank you. That's David right there.
I just want to say, like, real quick, like I don't mind Chad taking the content or Ken because we did the podcast together. That doesn't mean like people can take my videos and like other people can take my videos and post them and stuff. Like I don't want that to happen. Like, I just wanted to say that to the audience, Chad, so they know because like like, I had people take my Carrie Cassidy videos and repost them. I had to file copyright complaints and shit. Like but like you're a part of this. Like I feel like if we do the podcast together, it's your content as much as mine. Like that's the way I look at it, So
yeah, I would just take the part that we did here together, these last 20 minutes or so, and just put it up there because I think it might be of interest to the audience.
Yeah.
But, let's do it. Let's do it next week. Ken, send me the link. Rob, great seeing you. I'm gonna take off.
Too, man.
Yep. All right. Thank you so much, guys. Love you guys. I'll see you soon.
Cool. Love you too, man. Take care.
All right. Bye.
All right, so you guys heard it here first. Show will be next week. What is next Friday? Shit, I don't know if I can make it. Let's see. 14th. Yeah, I can do it in the afternoon probably. I have my son has a procedure for his medical stuff. So, but that's in the morning. So hopefully I'll be.
I can do it. I'll put you guys on my calendar. I'll do it for sure.
All right, cool. Hopefully you guys rejoin us. Appreciate you guys coming and asking questions, commenting, makes it enjoyable. And we'll have to get some good topics for you guys for next week. I'll grab another video or two. And Rob, if you get like a free few moments, just hit me up. We can do what we just did today, which is pretty much just grab the I'll grab a video or something to talk about it, and as content, and just do a quick 20, 30 minutes or whatever and snip it and do it.
That sounds good. I'll do that for sure.
For your channel?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, this one's good.
Ridiculous. This is as bad as it's ever been.
It happens to me all the time, Ken. It happens to me all the time.
Through.
Yeah, I'm sorry this is happening to you, man. It happens to me all the time, dude. I feel bad. It sucks. I don't know. I was like, I don't know if you heard me say it to Ken or to Chad. I was like, well, I don't know why this happens to the person that streams. Like, but like for some reason their bandwidth gets attacked and like they can't. It comes through spotty. It happens to me all the time, man.
Yep.
It happens to me all the time. Like it's like So now I know it's not just me. But it does happen. It's like I don't know.
It does. I'm not sure what this is in reference to, but yeah, I did a 5-day water fast. So yeah, I'm a fan of fasting for sure.
Yeah.
It's been a few years, but all right, Rob. Hey man, good catching up. Let me get to this dog behind me, pain in my butt. Show a few more comments here, but yeah, next Friday we'll be coming back live, guys. So Put us in your calendar. Check your notifications. Like the content. Hit the like button. Subscribe, obviously, and comment. Helps the algorithm. I sound like a broken record. Really broken. But
all right, guys.
Take it easy. Have a good weekend, guys. Thank you for joining us. Have a great day.
All right.